This is Sean with Voices of Racing. We are here at PRI. It's the final day. And Jim Tanner, how you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
All right, so are you based up in Michigan yourself?
Yes, I am the Chief Operating Officer of the M1Concourse in Pontiac, Michigan. We are an 87-acre motorsports community with private garages, and we are also open to the public, and we host a lot of motorsports events all year long.
So the track, how long is it?
It's a 1.5-mile road circuit with about an 85-foot elevation change, and it's a very challenging course. With the longest straight is about a third of a mile.
And you said, was it 2015?
Yeah, essentially the property's been open since 2015. We developed the property with luxury garage condos. We sold all 255 of those. And so now we're continuing to do some real estate development on the property. We produced a 26,000 square foot event center.
Wow.
We've sold out the event center this year to over 180 big events. About 35,000 people have come through the property during that time. We're now building a service center with our partners at Prefix Corporation. So we'll be able to service race cars, provide race fuel, do suspension, tuning, and tire changes and things like that on property so people don't have to leave the property to get their car fixed.
So as far as the garages themselves, just describe the garages and what they can do to customize them.
These properties are some of the most fantastic luxury garage condos you're going to see in the country. $1 million car collections. Some of the garages are built out with crystal chandeliers, custom woodwork, custom furniture, just unbelievable creativity that the garage owners have in building these out. It could be a single level garage of 600 square feet that really is a shop, a speed shop to work on a car, all the way up to 7,500 square feet with 3 levels and a rooftop. And just tremendous properties that you just would never get a chance to see unless you come out to M1 during one of our events.
So are they able to use their own contractors, or they use the contractors you have for the facility? And like, how does the build out?
Yeah, we had construction partners that we worked with. So we provided the frame of the building, utilities, and set the whole thing up, you know, per code and standards. And then they were able to hire construction contractors, carpenters, custom floor guys, whatever they needed. And those guys did the build outs all on their own, to their own taste, with their own budget.
So is it an outright purchase and then they can sell it to someone, or are they essentially leasing, or how does that structure?
Yeah, these are condominiums. They have their own homeowners association. They own the property. They manage it themselves. And when they want to come to use the track, they join the motorsports club, and that's when we interact with them and have them, giving them, you know, privileges on the facility so that they can come over. And especially for the public events, we like to have cooperation and collaboration with their social committees so that we can get involved. We do a thing called the Garage Reveal at the American Speed Festival. Some of the garage owners are very kind and allow us to bring some of the public through, and they get to see these amazing collections because it's too much to imagine and not have people there on the property to see it.
What's a guesstimate on how many cars and how many garages total?
Okay, the garages, there's 255 individual mailbox addresses.
Okay.
There's about 277, I think, individual bays, but some of them are double wide, and so there's only 255 unique addresses on the property. Cars, I couldn't venture a guess, hundreds and hundreds. I mean, some of these guys have 20 or 30. There could just be 1 or 2. But in the value of these cars ranges as well. You have some track cars all the way up to, you know, one-off Ferraris and you know, Ford GTs and anything you can imagine.
Who's some of the, if you can say, some of the bigger named clientele that might house their cars and be connected in the racing world?
Well, Roger Penske does own a garage there, so we can say that. That's public information. But, you know, these people are very successful business people who all their lives wanted to, you know, follow their passion. And what M1 gave them was this unique place to be able to make it their own. Some people don't use the track at all. You know, they show their cars. They have a lot of beautiful cars, but they're not racing them or taking them on the track. And other people have found now racing as a hobby and are getting into other series because they were able to learn how to drive at M1 with our performance fleet and using our driving instructors.
All right, so how have you enjoyed PRI this weekend here for 2022 in Indy?
This is a fantastic show. I mean, they do a a super job with the promotion, the organization of it, hotels and everything connected. It's easy to get in and out. You're going to find anything you need for any kind of vehicle that you're trying to power and that you want performance with. And we were able to hook up with a lot of potential sponsors. We were able to talk to people that want to partner with us and people, you know, that have come far and wide that have really nice cars that we would love to get on our property for some of our signature events.
So for 2023, what's some of the bigger things that's scheduled or goals for M1?
Yeah, so the goals for us are pretty simple. We are trying to get awareness of our facility around the Midwest. Our mission and vision is to be the premier motorsports entertainment venue in our region. We do 2 large signature shows each year. The Woodward Dream Show, which is the day, it kicks off the day before the Woodward Dream Cruise in Detroit on Woodward Avenue that goes all the way from the heart of the city out to Pontiac, where we're based. It's a 2-day show. We're going to have live entertainment. We're going to have people on the property with great cars. We're going to have a lot of fun with that. And then our American Speed Festival is becoming a real iconic car show. If you're a car person, Vintage Indy, who supported us with the car in the booth, is going to bring out a lot of cars. You're going to see some unique cars that, you know, have won key races with famous motorsports personalities on the property. It's a lifestyle type of event, so we have real nice hospitality opportunities, and enthusiasts of all ages are just going to see amazing cars. We have exotics, we have different classes, Can-Am, you're going to see NASCAR, you're going to see INDYCAR, and you're going to see a lot of things that don't come out of the garage very often.
Okay, so the car you have here, what's the, I guess, history behind it and the reason you have it here for PRI?
So Vintage Indy loaned us this car. I'm not the expert, but I believe it is a Dario Franchitti rookie car. It was also driven by a driver named Tony Renna, who's no longer with us. And it's a really iconic car, and we've had a lot of attention here at the booth with people coming by and actually wanting to get in it and touch it. And, you know, we've had to kind of encourage them not to do that.
Well, we love preserving the history of these rides. It's one of the things that Voices of Racing does, and also the people that ran them over the years. But Jim, I'd like to say thank you for your time today. I hope PRI was very successful, and I look forward to coming up and seeing M1 and checking out the course and the garages.
We'd be honored to have you, and thank you for stopping in and giving us this opportunity to tell our story.
You got it. Have a good day.
You too.